Hello everyone! It is Tuesday, March 25 here in Manila. I am Athena Maine Duhaylungsod, giving you the head start for the day. Today's big stories. Top Philippine cabinet officials appear before a Senate inquiry led by the President's sister to defend the arrest and transfer to the ICC of ex-President Rodrigo Duterte. And the lead counsel of ex-Philippine President Duterte at the ICC intends to challenge the legality of his client's arrest as part of their defense strategy. A Philippine Senate panel, led by the sister of President Marcos Jr., opens an inquiry into the allegedly wrongful transfer of his predecessor to the custody of the International Criminal Court. Administration officials insist that the arrest of former President Rodrigo Duterte complied with Philippine and international laws.
Mga kababayan,
Senate Foreign Relations Committee Chair Amy Marcos claimed during a committee hearing that a mere diffusion and not a red notice was the basis for the arrest of former President Rodrigo Duterte last week to face trial before the International Criminal Court for crimes against humanity in connection with the war on drugs. The presidential sister has called for an investigation amid legal questions over Duterte's arrest. The Philippine Center on Transnational Crime, which served under the Office of the President, explains the term diffusion used by the Interpol's request to the Philippine government is the same as a red notice. According to the Interpol's website, diffusion is another mechanism to request cooperation from member countries.
Ang dumating po sa atin ay isang diffusion, isang commonly tinatawag na red diffusion.
teka, ang pagkaalam ko, iba ang notice at iba ang diffusion.
But Marcos argued it's not the same, and the Philippine government was not duty-bound to comply with this particular request. Alcantara says the Philippines must comply. Vice President Sara Duterte, who joined the hearing from the Netherlands, insisted the arrest was illegal, since there was no local warrant from a local court. An ICC-accredited lawyer, however, points out the warrant cannot be questioned in local courts since it was issued by the ICC itself. He also backed the government's position. There is legal basis for turning over a suspect if an international court has issued a warrant. Meanwhile, CIDG Chief Police Major General Nicolas Torre III defends the use of force in implementing the warrant of arrest. National Security Advisor Eduardo Año, who once served in the Duterte administration, denies being part of a conspiracy against his former boss. British lawyer defending ex-Philippine President Duterte at the ICC intends to challenge the legality of his client's arrest, but the Filipino lawyer assisting the families of Duterte's drug war victims believes that the defense strategy will not hold up to international law. Attorney Nicholas Kaufman, lead counsel for former President Rodrigo Duterte, was tight-lipped about their defense strategy before the International Criminal Court, but he hinted they might raise the issue of Duterte's arrest in the Philippines.
Well, on that point, he was completely denied all his rights in the Philippines. That will obviously be a major argument in the course of his defense. I'm very confident of the strongest defense possible, and I'm very confident that he will be acquitted, indeed, even at the earliest stage possible.
Thank you very much, sir.
Kaufman, who has 34 years of experience in international law, visited Duterte again at the ICC Detention Center. But the legal counsel of families of drug war victims asserts there is a doctrine in international law that says a suspect's arrests will not affect his trial. And that's Head Start for today. I am Athena Maine Duhaylungsod. Thank you for watching. Stay informed and stay with ANC.